Sensei?
Look, man, I'm gonna get you your money, okay? Tomorrow. No, Monday.
Or the format of the storytelling, which was kind of doing the timestamps and starting us at the present, but then bringing us back to the past and carrying us through in order to lead us back to the present moment at the end of the film. I always like kind of setups like that because it's a little bit different and it helps us keep track of what's going on, especially when it's dealing with high stakes, high risk kind of stories like this one. I also thought it was very well paced. I thought that the action scenes were really good, very believable. They did a really good job of like building tension and yeah, just like keeping us engaged. And there was so much happening, and it was a really fun ride to go on.
I really liked the screenwriting and the twists and turns. Like, you know, you set up my expectations and break my expectations and set my expectations and break my expectations. And the story went, a whole sidewinding bunch of directions. And I really liked that. It kept me guessing and it kept me engaged and it kept me intrigued and it drew me in, like hooked, on every word, trying to see where this is going, what's going to happen, the reveal after reveal after reveal, fire, and then the principles of escalation and like tying it all together at the end. Excellent. Also, I really, really want to shout out the editing, and the idea and Walter Murch always says, cut number one for emotion and number two for rhythm. And that's on display here because the rhythm and the pacing of this fire, like to tell such a winding story with out of order with that many like revelations and twists to it, as well as you did, as clearly as you did, takes some skilled editing and also just the rhythm of keeping the pacing up. So with the action and all of that, so really well done. And also the cinematography, I really like the lighting, yo. The lighting was excellent.
The writing is really well done as the characters show their allegiances or not. Well done choreographed shooting scenes, and I like how the film plays with time, starting at the end and backing up the action like Pulp Fiction. I love the cast, especially the amusing fellow with petty debts who ends up in the clear at the end. The soundtrack is super professional, and I would actually love to see this film as a feature.
The flashbacks, they use this great action features, and the scene where they are up top on the rooftop, it's just amazingly thrilling and exciting. I like the music score and the shooting and sound effects. The script is quite intricate to keep audience engaged, and the time they go backwards elaborating on the events and the time cues. I think it's just a great action film.
It takes off with a rocket and just keeps going. Consider it the Maltese Falcon of Brooklyn. It happens very quickly, nicely paced, nicely acted. Transitions are good. The plot you have to pay attention to because it moves, as I said, quickly. However, you, the reviewer, will be rewarded by a lot of interesting scenes, get you thinking about a few things.
I think it was really interesting and a really good stylistic choice to have the narrative set up that way with these individuals as they're going to get this phone, and you kind of see where allegiances lie and how, the conflict that arises as they go after this phone. I think it was just shot really well. I love the concept of this. It was incredibly creative.
It has a disjointed narrative also that really elevates the suspense throughout because you're being an active participant in the narrative, trying to put together what's going on and why. And that's always fun because it's a kind of active engagement that is not always accessible in this genre. But when it is and when it's used well, it has such a great response from the audience because, again, we feel like we're a part of the story.